And here's your host, Frank and Gus, for the Frank and Gus Show.
Now I'm gonna show you the basics with only 22. It's gonna be amazing. And now what you gotta do, you gotta take out a ramrod. Just gotta take it out. A ramrod on the ground. Ramrod on the ground. Ramrod on the ground. And that's what you gotta be doing. And then you gotta take your 22 rounds. Make sure they're 22 rounds because if not, it's gonna fuck up. Not gonna fit. Not gonna fire. Not gonna fire. Not gonna kill. Not gonna fire. Okay, and you gotta make sure you load it in the right way. Make sure the barrel, the tip is pointing the barrel. Tip, barrel. Load it.
Did you put the safety on, Grandma?
Load it. And you hold to the 17 rounds. And then once you get done, you take the ramrod, and you don't have to be like massaging the hell out of your rifle. You don't have to be like, no. You just gotta stick the ramrod in, lock it, load it, it's done.
Okay, I'm going to teach you about the basic mechanics of a gun. This right here is called a bolt. Whenever you finish loading your rifle, you'll pop it back like this. See a round popped out? And you'll see the round inside. And that means you have ammo inside the gun. And when you push it in, it'll go right into the barrel. When you pop it back out, you'll see that it is loaded and it will fire and kill something. Now once you're done cranking it, you'll have the safety button. This right here is your safety button, and if you press the button, you'll see red, and that means you're dead, and it's ready to fire. Now when you press it back, it'll go to safety, and it won't fire. Now let's see what happens when I do press it, and I pull the trigger. Ready? See it fire. And now when I push the button, and I pull the trigger, it's not firing. So, but make sure you never put your finger on the trigger unless you're ready to fire. Okay, I'm done. Now I'm going to teach you about what you should use for targets. A target can be anything, such as bottles, paper, turtles, anything that you can find, pretty much. See, right here we have our own little shooting range. We have a Clorox bottle, some styrofoam, some Coke cans, anything you can find from your house you can use. When you're setting up your targets, kind of keep it eye level so you can shoot, because if you have it too low to the ground, you might be ending up shooting the ground. So kind of keep it up waist high or up to your eyes, so anything. And that's pretty much it.
Well now, I'm about to show you something very important. Okay, this is how you actually shoot. Competition, well, whatever competition means. To me, a competition is just me and my mama shooting at each other in the backyard. But I mean, what I'm going to show you is the 3 positions of firing. There's the standing one, in which you stand there, you aim, and you shoot. And then there's the other guys, them called, it's like the crouchings. Like down on one knee, crouch, you shoot. And then there's the prone one. The prone one's where you get down and dirty. This is the one that my wife likes. You get down here on my belly, and you aim. Use your arm as a little rest, and you shoot. Okay, now I have one very important information I have to tell you about the guns. Now, when you're aiming at the targets, one thing you have to remember, the only thing you have to remember, is that when we go out, we're just gonna be like dancing around in the hallways, and it's gonna be like madness. So you gotta be careful about that. Understand me? You gotta be careful. And then the other thing, sorry. Now watch me take this shot. Now just have some fun being a shooter. Shooting. After a good day of shooting, it's time to celebrate.
We're good. Let's go. This is so stupid.
Now I'm going to show you anything that you can shoot at. You don't need those paper targets that have the circles and a bigger circle and the giant circle like a target. You don't need those. You can take pretty much anything from your house, like a bottle. See right here, there's a Clorox bottle, some box, some styrofoam, some cans, and a plastic plate. You don't need anything special like a fancy target. When you're setting up your targets, you have to put it kind of up off the ground because it's harder to shoot things, because the bullet, when you fire, it'll go in an arc and come back down. It's not straight on like in the movies. Nothing's like the movies anymore. Shit.
That's it, you got it. It's over.